It's time to crown a world champion at the 2025 PDGA Pro Disc Golf Masters World Championships presented by ZÜCA. We are right back here at Blue Ribbon Pines for this final round. Back in the commentary booth once again for Ace One Productions. It is Felix, joined by
Conrad,
a familiar card. We've seen these ladies battling all week. It really comes down to this lead card. Only 8 FPO or FP40 players remain for this final day.
Yeah, we have 2 cards of 4. The one card that we've been following, we see here, but there's two races that we're actually looking at here. Let's take a look at the cards and then we'll talk about the races that they're in. First on the card, we have Ohn Scoggins. Is no stranger to being in this position and defending her title. She's 13 down overall right now. And we have Jennifer Allen. She's just 1 stroke off by 12, and also no stranger to chasing down a leader in this event.
Back on the lead card once again, the sidearm specialist Sarah Hokom, 2 down overall for the event. Shifting back from Kaposia Silver, and joining us once again, Lisa Fajkus of Team Millennium has all the shots to take on this course.
Here we go. We're going to start on the easiest course of the day. Remember, we have abbreviated field here, so the stats are going to be based on 8 players in the field. We have hole 1. It is a par 3 coming in at 290. We've seen it before. The ladies have seen it. This will be their 3rd time seeing it, and their 3rd time figuring out how to attack it to get the birdie. I think they figured it out if it's already the easiest hole.
Welcome to the final round of Master World Championships presented by ZÜCA. First up on our lead card, from Los Angeles, California, we have Ohn Scoggins.
Got a nice gallery joining us here for this final day. I believe 4 divisions were finishing at Blue Ribbon Pines today.
Definitely figured it out.
Statement early, just outside the bullseye.
Arizona, Jennifer Allen.
Another warm day today, a little bit muggy, overcast. We had threats of rain throughout the day, so something to keep an eye on.
I'll tell you it was worse than the rain that we had.
Sarah Hokom.
It was like someone planted mosquito plants and they all decided to bloom at the same time.
Yeah, lots of water being retained over the last 24 hours on this course, and yeah, the mosquitoes were out in an abundance today.
They'll see. They make coverage.
This is a beautiful line for Sarah. Is she finally going to stay up over those? Not quite getting over the bricks there.
Rounding out our card,
Boulders?
Brandon Lake, Texas, Lisa Fajkus.
Always a pleasure to have Lisa on coverage. Has both spins on the disc. A depth putter from all ranges. I like this line.
Good. Is it deep enough?
Oh,
it certainly was.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right,
Stay inside the circle for her.
Jen, give that a half bid.
Jen's got some work to do here to try to track down Ohn. Just the 1 stroke advantage coming into the round. These ladies have kind of flip-flopped scores on this course throughout the week.
Ooh. There's a kind of a misread there. She airs it off to the left.
Pretty calm day, or pretty calm start to the day here. We're teeing off.
Ooh.
That's
Okay,
stuck
stayed in the tree. Oh, there it goes.
We've seen that's the second time we've seen Lisa
Have a
throw
tree,
into the tree,
a delayed
and
tree
something,
fall.
yeah.
Yeah. She had one at Kaposia. Good putt to save the par there. But with that, you can imagine that she is about to lose yet another stroke to Ohn. So Ohn is lining up her birdie.
About 12 feet out here for Ohn. Pretty sure 99 out of 100 times that's going in. Maybe more than that.
Yeah.
Couple of pars for the rest of the ladies here. Lisa just inside a bullseye. A little bit of a...
She kind of rushed that.
I said it too early. Yeah, that was a little too nonchalant there. So unfortunately, that's going to cost her the bogey. All right, back at hole 2, par 4, 450 feet. A couple different ways to attack this one. We've seen people going straight up the gut here and kind of funneling through this left side gap. You also have the right side gap if you're a sidearm dominant player or you prefer the turnover. If you land short enough of the Y split here, you can kind of decide which one you want to go with. The right side seems to be a little bit longer and technical, with the left side a little shorter, but definitely more of a tight line to try to navigate to get into this green.
Making sure that she misses the tree that she's hit before and makes it further around than she did on the previous throws. I think she is ideally lined up to go down the right side, though.
Yeah, we'll likely have that hyzer option for the backhand there. Jen with that Mako 3.
Is she going to miss the tree? Nope, she doesn't. That is the main tree that you have to contend with the backhand turnover.
Oh, I like the fade on this. Looks like it's fading at the right time and right by Ohn. So both those ladies will have some options looking at that right side.
Have another forehand coming up by Lisa. Slightly different route, but let's see if she gets the
big flare.
Yeah.
She'll have that tree to contend with there. We'll see if that's going to affect her backswing at all.
So they're all just having a little forehand party over there. This is not where you want to be. There's really not much but just pitching out.
Yeah, and that's really all she can do from there. Is just kind of chip back out and then reassess. We've seen Hokom take this kind of high turnover, that one a lower line.
More driven. But hits a tree.
Late tree, knocks it down. Is she going to have a look? She may. Likely going to be obstructed, though, to actually have a clean look.
Ooh. And that hits a mid-tree, not late, not early, but...
Yeah.
It's kind of mid-flight. They didn't get a chance to get down to the ground and get edge. On here with... I don't know what she's throwing there.
Looks like a fairway driver trying to flex something around and just gets clipped up on that right side a little late there. So she'll probably have a long look as well. Jen, this is her third shot going spike hyzer.
All right, now she's in the green.
Wow.
Just outside the bullseye by a few feet.
Yeah, chance to scramble and save the par there.
All right, Lisa here with a look.
This for birdie.
Gives it a jump.
Oh my gosh, what a bid. Looked like it caught backside chains.
Yeah, chains and backside of the... Ohn just pitches that up.
Okay.
That's strange from Ohn.
Yeah, usually pretty aggressive anywhere near circle 1 and 2, even circle 3. Sarah just...
Had the line, but not the distance.
Yeah, just a couple revolutions short there from getting to the basket. And she's being attacked by these mosquitoes.
This is when they started hole 2.
It's their championship, too. They're out here to win.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fantastic scramble there for Jen. She will get off to the par start. I
told you they were out here. We had a cameraman had an emergency call for bug spray.
That's when you know it's bad.
Yes.
Ohn with the par. Currently enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
Oh, wow, guys. It looks like we have some breaking news about the world of disc golf.
Our top story tonight, Discount Disc Golf is offering premium disc golf discs for as low as $5.
2 million% more people are playing our local disc golf courses due to finding out they can get brand new discs for $5 to $7.
Things are really hot down here at the scene, but still not as hot as the deals on DiscountDiscGolf.com.
Discount Disc Golf released a statement saying that while everyone in this video is fake, the deals on DiscountDiscGolf.com are very real.
All right, here we go. With one of the holes that's going to rank as the second most difficult hole on the course, playing a whole stroke over par. Hole 3, par 4, the 440 hole. You got trees lining the left and right. Main job is to stay in the center. There is a faux fairway on the left side, but right next to the OB that you could go down if you find yourself over there, but no one is planning to take that path to the green.
No, that's a break glass in case of emergency fairway there on the left. Ooh, I like this shape here. Is it gonna hold?
It trickles into the full fairway, kind of.
Kind of tight though.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to do some maneuvering there to get up and down. This is one that Jen has played very well all week, and she's basically just gone putter.
Yep.
A little early left there.
She's going to have a longer distance to make up than she's had on the prior days playing this hole.
Yeah, likely not going to be a putter again. We'll see.
Ooh, that leaks over.
Fortunately, getting the kick back over.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to remind people today that we are getting the extra... Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Give our forehand. Getting the extra angles thanks to help from DGN and the pro tour out here filming with us on this event on this day. Oh, wow.
That is not the kick I was expecting, but at least it kicked her away from the out of bounds. She could have
Correct.
easily got kicked OB there.
Yeah.
Sarah just going to pitch
out.
Yep. So this is her third shot here. Would ideally love to just funnel down this entire straight tunnel and
that's good
circle
enough.
2. Yeah.
Just,
give her a look. I mean, we've seen her hit like a 100-foot putt already out here on this course. It's one of the craziest putts we've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
If you haven't checked that out, go check out round 2 out here, hole 6. Incredible putt for Hokom. Doesn't love it, but it's pushing far enough.
Yeah, she's inside the circle.
Yeah.
Might be slightly obstructed, but she will have a potential look at it. Ohn going with the forehand here, trying to get skipped over, and
Circle 2 as well.
yeah.
Yeah, you heard it. There was a very tight angle from where she was. This is also tight. Jen over on this right side trying to navigate back around. And ends up on the other side now. So she's playing a bit of army golf here.
Yeah, left, right, left, right. If she's going forehand, we can assume that she has a Toro.
Yeah, that is her white Toro there.
And,
No, that's a
wow.
bit of an unfortunate break, but not terrible. Well within her comfort range there.
Did you see that mosquito?
I just saw it. Yeah, that was a big one. Sarah with her bit more of a layup.
Just saw another one. I'm gonna start doing mosquito count.
Ohn. Going for it.
Oh, just off the edge.
Ohn looking like she's all business today.
Yeah, she smiled a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Lisa. Oh, great line. Just. It's this basket. I don't know what it is. You saw that?
Yeah, good putt.
It's this basket. I don't know what it is about it being raised where it is, but it throws off all perspective. I think it was it day 2 that they were just having trouble?
Yeah, they had a conversation about the height adjustment for this particular basket. But, you know, this is the 3rd time playing it, so you've got to make the adjustment.
Well, you should.
Yeah. There's our old buddy Bill there in the background from the PDGA. Hole 4. It's been a tough one all week. Bit of a puzzle to solve this one. Par 4, 520 feet. We've seen different ways of attacking it from backhands, forehands. As long as you can get somewhere around this particular area here in your first shot, you've kind of done step 1. Step 2 is to either carry and challenge this OB on the left-hand side with something filtering back to the right and hopefully not getting a kick, sending you back OB to set yourself up for a look at the 3. We've seen very few birdies on this hole, one that you're very happy settling for the par on.
Mm-hmm.
Ohn has gone backhand, forehand, and now backhand again. She did go OB going backhand first time, but this one's going to find itself in a pretty prime spot, I think, there. Yeah. She's near one of those short pads.
Different disc and different line. I think she figured it out. Lisa going with the forehand. And, yeah, the trees. You have to beat those trees. Once you beat those trees, you kind of completed that first step.
Yeah, ideally you want to kind of cut inside of them with something fading back out, but you can push on the back end as well and get around. This is the Road Runner for Jen that she's been throwing all week on this hole.
And
that'll be just fine.
That will be fine. Wasn't what I was expecting when I saw it coming in, though, but
yeah.
If she can beat the tree, she'll be fine as well.
Yeah, she's pushing the backside, and that is going to be great as well.
Yeah.
Lisa probably has the most amount of work to do here to try to get forward progress on this green, and there you see it just requires such a technical shot from that angle.
Yeah. And just knowing that the OB is looming over there on the left, just waiting.
Whoa. Oh. Yeah, she's got some obstacle there right next to her footing. Challenging this OB, that bent tree. You gotta
she gets around it.
And, oh my gosh, she is parked.
Yeah.
For the birdie. Squarely putting pressure right back on Jen, who has already given up a stroke early in this round. Going turnover with the Mako. She stays safe, but she will likely be losing another stroke here.
Yeah.
And you kind of start to wonder in these final rounds, when do you start kind of really pressing on the gas?
I don't think...
Oh! Hokom nearly tossing it in.
Man, and the gap that she hit just initially is ridiculously small.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa... trying to stay inside.
Oh, no. Did she get OB? Oh, she did. Unfortunate break there.
And you weren't, and she wasn't even challenging the OB directly.
No,
and still
just missed that one tree and gets another one, but she falls inside the circle there. But there you see how close she was to actually being inbounds.
This just has to be. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a position play because you know you're losing strokes, but you don't want to get too far behind, but you still don't want to put yourself out of position.
Yeah.
So this is going to leave her with a longer putt that she has to hit.
And does. She does. Clutch putt there. Wonder what the LF stands for.
I don't know. Lone fighter?
Hey. Likes frisbees.
Ah, there you go.
There it is.
That's
it. Gotta be it, right? What else could it be? Tell us in the comments what LF stands for on our disc. Lightning fast.
There you go. There you go.
Little Fury. We can do this all day. Good. What a birdie for Ohn, as she's taken 2 out of the first 4.
All right, hole 5, par 4, 460 feet. You have 2 main ways to get out of here. Backhand straight that fades behind these 4 trees. You can take a flexing forehand. Ideally, you want to get up to that drop zone tee pad before the water and have an easier approach into the green. Anything left or right is going to make the approach into the green a little bit more difficult and probably take away your birdie chance, which you kind of want to get. You don't want to leave anything out there.
Loves fishing. Ohn pushing
Just
this
out
left side. That's going to be a little pinched.
Yeah.
Light-footed. All right, I'll stop.
Left-footed.
Left-footed.
Lead foot.
Oh, lead foot. Boom. All gas, no brakes. Lead foot. This one pushing over to that left side as well. Jen with this rock. She's been throwing all week on this hole. Did she miss it this time? Kind of.
Missed it enough.
Yeah.
And now she's in front of it. It's not an obstacle anymore. And this is really strange. I was here. That's me right there. I'm filming this. And some of this is still like brand new to me right now. I think because I'm filming from the wrong position.
Yeah. Yeah, you're usually on the other end. I actually didn't get to film today, so a lot of this was new to me. I only followed along for a couple holes purposely because I wanted to see how it all turned out. See how aggressive Hokom is going to get with this.
Oh yeah, I talked about our races, but I didn't go into detail. So we basically have a race for first, and then another race for third.
Yeah.
Everyone else is really just happy to be completing for the 5th day.
Oh, like that.
Is he going to make it to the mulch? Not quite.
Not quite, but
there's a chance.
Within her range.
There's a window.
Yeah.
And we did have some rain, so the water on the basket there, we did have some rain before the round and slight misting.
Oh, did she do it?
To this point.
Did she finally do it?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she has.
She's in the bullseye.
Wow, what a shot for Jennifer Allen. Been waiting all week for her to kind of just get the angle right, and she absolutely pured it that time.
Dang, I feel like I'm getting bit by mosquitoes right now. There's not a mosquito around.
Pressure back on Ohn as she drifts this one a little further right, but it looks like she's going to avoid the danger on the right there.
Well, the first thing she avoided was the water. She did hit a little early, but she still managed to power through. This looks like a familiar spot.
Yeah. I think she was a little further back, but close to it. Ohn pitching up and around with the forehand beautifully.
Yeah. You see with a long look here. She's eyeing it up. She's giving it the air. Ooh, had the line, but not the distance. Oh yeah, she is much closer.
Yeah. Just a C2 bid. Laying out for it, unfortunately, didn't quite have the height. That's such a tough ask, though, from that position.
Yeah, literally not really having any leg power.
Jen with the birdie.
Nice bird.
First time we've seen this hole birdied all week. I gotta assume that was the only birdie on a field of only 8 women out here. And yes, that was the only birdie carded on hole 5 today. Well done by Jen Allen. And more importantly, it's going to shave a stroke off of the lead. Welcome back to the action as we take a look at hole 6 of par 3, 291 feet. This tight tunnel way here is your main objective. Just get your disc moving anywhere from left to right or even straight. You kind of get lulled into forcing your disc to go to the right, but really a straight shot here gets you a look at this basket as well. This low hanging dead tree here that kind of serves as a last barrier also can get in the way, and then you have these last couple of guardian trees on the green protecting the basket here on the right hand side. A hole that's been playing pretty tricky all week for the ladies, despite it being on the shorter side.
I like it though.
Yeah, it presents a great challenge. Go, go, go.
Oh, I'm not even sure what it touched. It just kissed something very softly and it went over to the right.
Like it hit a mosquito and then went to the right.
Yeah, I would not be surprised.
Ohn pushing this left side. Needs to hurry.
Fight back. It does not. It falls in there.
Yeah, it gets caught up on that left side early. See if she has a gap to get back out to the actual green. Get under.
She's going under. Faster disc, maybe closer this time.
Stunted skip, unfortunately.
Yeah. So just outside the circle, it looked like.
I feel like this should be Sarah's hole, like every time she steps up to it.
Why you put the pressure on her?
Oh, she responded there. Yes, just outside the bullseye.
Oh, yeah, Ohn is in there.
Yeah. Looks like maybe she has a very narrow hallway and she hits it. And with a lot of pace.
Yeah. You said that mosquito?
I did.
Yeah. They're out there. I told you they made coverage. You don't know how many there have to be in order for the camera to actually pick it up.
So, she had the height.
Yeah. She tickled the top.
Yeah.
So she had the want, that was for sure. Whoa. She kind of went deep in there too.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out
Go down to a knee.
I don't know if she's just trying to pitch out or
she's probably changed her mind a couple times at this point and just opts for the pitch out.
Yeah.
I'm sure everything inside of her wanted to run that.
And kind of feels like she needs to.
Yeah. Especially when Owen's doing that.
Yeah.
Puts herself at circle's edge and then just drains it. That's the thing. It's like you know there's going to be a limited amount of opportunities to claw back in it and take strokes back. So when you have one, but you can't capitalize on it because of circumstance, it just stings that much more.
Yeah.
Great birdie.
Jen tapping in a par. Still chasing. Still chasing.
Yep. Still 2/3 of the course left to try to close that gap.
All right, here we go. The hardest hole on the course today. Hole number 7 is a par 4, 530 feet. You got this little tunnel that you need to get through. Ideally, you want to get through it and be over to the right just a bit to make getting over this water hazard, not the one to the left, the one in the front. Getting over the water hazard and onto the green and sticking. There is OB that is not pictured in the drone footage that does come into play with an ad wall behind it. Getting a 2 here, not a 2. Ooh, wow. Getting a birdie
here.
A
2 here would be amazing.
Oh, wow, that snuck through everything.
Yeah, very well done. Getting super sneaky on that left side.
And that puts her in a good position there. Yeah, getting to the green with the ceiling where it is, the danger of the water OB there, and
that needs to hold turn and it's fading.
Hit something? No. Whoa, that goes in clean.
Yeah, she's kind of been in that area earlier on in the week, but had a cleaner line out that I think she's going to have now.
Ooh, that's low.
That's way too low.
And gets ate up by the grass. No advancement.
Ohn kind of giving the ladies a chance here, specifically Jen.
That's more the height that you want.
That'll be just fine. I don't think she can attack for the birdie from there, but she definitely can do a placement shot.
Yeah. She had a kind of slight weird reaction off that tree. kept her close to it.
Yeah.
Had to figure Ohn is just laying up here to get over.
Got to be careful about the pacing, too, because she's throwing a faster disc.
Ooh.
And that skips a lot, but it looks like she's going to be safe. She is.
Okay, she didn't make it quite to the water. All right. But, yeah, it did move over a lot to the right.
That's the danger in throwing a fast disc on that second shot. You don't, you know, technically or typically you're not going to get a lot of ground play on this course, but this is one of the holes where you absolutely do. That one's a weird reaction.
Weird reaction, and then landing in just like a bad spot, too. You had the double tree right there.
Sarah with a great drive has a relatively open look here. It's a very open look.
Oh,
It slips a little bit on her follow through. Is it going to push enough?
It does.
It sticks the green.
Normally, we wouldn't see them go for it from back there with the low ceiling and everything that they have to contend with, but Hokom just dialed that one up.
She's kind of also in like that free zone, like where you know you're battling really for third at this point.
Yeah.
So it frees you up to be a little more aggressive and really just go for shots and have some fun out there. That was a fun shot to see. Jen zipping this one across her body and's going to flirt with the OB but stay just safe.
Wow.
I didn't see that at first. I was going hyzer just to pitch out.
Lisa pitching around the tree.
Everyone is scaring me with how close they're to the water right now.
Really pushing that OB line. Ohn with the jumper across.
Yep, just a pitch up. Yeah, the only reason that you don't run at this basket is because weird reaction off of it could cost you an additional stroke with the OB. So
for sure.
Unless you need to. Okay, she didn't need to.
Worried about her jumping into the water there. She has such an aggressive jump putt bid that she takes. Lisa from long range.
She gave it the air to get there.
Ooh.
Aim for the bullseye. Aim for the bullseye.
You have to trust us. That went in the basket. What a birdie there for Sarah. I'm guessing that's got to be the only birdie on the field as well.
I would think, yeah.
Might be the only birdie all week we saw on this one. That was the only birdie today for sure.
All right. She's doing work, getting those elusive holes.
Good par scramble there for Jen. Not going to lose any ground on that one. Lisa, after ping-ponging around the fairway there, is going to have to settle for the bogey.
And Ohn tapping in for her par.
Okay, Ohn still clean round. 2 down, 2 left to go.
For the front 9.
For the front 9, which starts with hole number 8. Coming in at exactly par. Par 3, 325 feet. Gonna have to decide this wide tree if you're gonna go right of it or left of it. Backhands, forehands, all will work. Slightly uphill grading on this one, which makes it play a little bit longer than the actual number would suggest. You also have this elevated basket to contend with once you get up to the green itself, presenting an additional challenge for the birdie. Although we've seen a couple of these ladies grab the birdie on this one all week.
Hey, who's that guy?
Okay, that's me. I was telling Sarah, throw the sidearm.
I don't think she's going to listen.
She did. Yeah, let's go. She would have never thrown the sidearm if I didn't tell her.
That's a nice shape.
That's
full
beautiful.
Flight. Yeah.
Putting her just outside of C1 there. Down the
Taking
right
it out to the right. Is it going to filter through? Does not quite.
I feel like she's been throwing that T-bird kind of too flat on this hole a little bit. The one time she pushed through, she put just a touch of hyzer and kind of stopped the full drift.
I'm just going to put Ohn over to the left.
One more.
Okay.
You're fine.
See what we have from Lisa. Backhand to the right.
Pushing through enough.
Yeah. The right side just seems so sketchy.
It does.
Because there's just so much stuff over there.
But we've seen a couple,
get through.
like 3 or 4 shots kind of filter through this right side, and I still don't know how.
Yeah.
Because I've been down this right side multiple times, and I just don't see the gaps for it to get through.
That right there will... Oh, no. I want to say it's going to be easy, but when I see short people in a tall basket, I just sometimes you wonder.
Well, a couple of nice pitch-ups there. Looking to do the same.
Yep. She may put it too close.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that's not ideal, because, unless she wants to slam dunk it. Oh, Mosquito.
You saw it?
There he is again.
Oh, there. Oh, man.
Hokom for the birdie, just shy.
Trying to get another elusive hole.
Yeah.
Jen putting in the par, doing her part to keep the hole even par.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa doing hers.
Do you want to tell them the anomaly about this hole?
What's that?
That everyone got the exact
par.
same score. There was no one person got a birdie, one person got a bogey. All 8 women parred it.
Yep. Although Sarah just did it with a little bit more fun.
Oh, we ruined the
dang.
putt. So sorry, we ruined it. Owen made that putt.
I was talking about the way she put it in upside down, a little finesse.
Oh yeah.
A little pizzazz, a little showmanship.
It's your time to hit a fairway once, just one time. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
All right, here we are, hole 9. This will be the end of the front 9 here, par 3 coming in at 250. You have this little pathway of inbounds, which kind of makes a difference at some point that you need to get through or over to get into this opening. Once you get into the opening, you're approaching the basket and you don't want to go too far. OB is looming 15 feet behind the basket and it can come up really quick. So off the tee, you want to find a patch of grass and stick to it and put it in the basket for the bird.
Hokom going sidearm, hits the wide tree, and that's the second time we've seen that this week.
This only stays in bounds. That just doesn't happen.
No. Jen Mako up over the top. Makes the clearing, and you see the raindrops have begun to fall here. And she's going to have a long look there.
Ohn. Oh
no,
that is OB.
That is Jen out in the opening. So Ohn will proceed to the drop zone, which is pretty much an automatic 4 at best. Jen with a chance to swing 2 strokes at least.
Ooh, she kicks off a tree.
Oh no, she won a shot.
Kicks off a tree early, makes it over the OB brush, and still gets to circle 2. That's Hokom. Going to assume that's with her range, putting her well in range of making her par putt. Talk about a par save.
Yeah. Okay, just about bullseye there. Looks like. So she will likely collect her 4.
It's
So
definitely within Ohn's range.
Settle, and it does. So Jen will have this. This is kind of a scary bid, though. Okay.
Not a real bid, yeah.
Yeah, just kind of laying it up. Take your stroke, cut it down to 2.
Mm-hmm. Hokom
for the par.
Yeah.
Collects it. We've seen the scores out here all week not be very hot. I mean, 3 down, 4 down have been excellent round. Oh my goodness.
Wow. That's unexpected.
Very much so. Oh no, Lisa letting that one go right.
I don't know if it's because we had the little rain that came down and
This grass is wet too, so
Yeah.
you're drying off your putters and your equipment. And that one she centers for the bogey.
Sometimes you have to just take that extra second to.
Wow, I still can't believe we saw Ohn miss that one, so she's got this left. And she's going to take a double here. Jen taking par is going to clean up and get 2 strokes.
Wow. Yeah, now it's back to a one-stroke difference.
What we started at. Whew.
All right, taking a look at the cards front 9. We see both Ohn and Jen both playing even so far. Different ways of doing it, but they did it. Hokom is under par, and taking a look at the leaderboard, these are all of the players in the field. We can see that the chase card really isn't chasing or threatening any position on the lead card, so we'll just see how the rest of it turns out.
Yeah, there are some holes on the back 9 specifically that favor longer throwers. Jen Allen cutting this down to a 1-stroke lead heading into this back 9. Still very much up for grabs, so come on back, check out the final 9 holes of the final round out here at the 2025 Masters World Championships. We'll see you for the finale.